want to talk to you about some of the key principles of positive training with your dog. The one thing to always remember is that when you are training with your dog, it should be fun. It should be something that you enjoy doing. It should be something your dog enjoys doing. It should be always have an element of like, this is a game, I'm having fun and bonding time. If you're miserable and your dog's miserable, then there's really no point in working with your dog. You always want to keep it upbeat. You want to keep it fun, exciting, and also know when there's a good time to stop. You always want to keep going when things are good. You don't want to wait till like you're tired or your dog's tired or frustrated. One of the things to keep in mind when you're training with your dog is that you want to always reward the behaviors that you want. A lot of the times we are always telling our dogs, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, I don't want you jumping, I don't want you doing this. So instead, we reward them with doing the behaviors that we want them to do. So Scout is sitting here nicely and paying attention. So I could just love on her. I could give her something that she likes. Rewards can be praise, they can be treats, they can be toys, they can be also what I call life rewards. Life rewards might be getting on the bed, getting on the couch if you allow your dog on the couch, things like that. So you just want to reward your dog for doing things that you want them to do. Right now, Jet is being very pushy, wanting my attention. So I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to give him what he wants, even though it's really hard to ignore this cute behavior. As soon as he's kind of not being as pushy, I'll reach down and I'll give him what he wants. He wants my attention. There's nothing wrong with wanting my attention. He just has to learn to not be pushy about it, because he can be pushy. And I know there's dogs out there that can be pushy about it as well. As soon as I stop petting him, he gets pushy. He's like, I want more attention. And honestly, normally I would just go ahead and start petting on him. But for this exercise, I'm not going to, and you guys can see how pushy he really gets. So one of the big things that people don't realize is you need to always, you want to reward the behaviors you want, and for the most part, ignore the behaviors you don't want. Another thing to keep in mind is that your dog gets to choose what they consider as a reward. So for instance, remember I said a reward can be attention, love, food, toy, things like that. They choose their reinforcement. Scout doesn't like toys, so I can get a toy out for her, and she's not gonna she can care less about a toy. If I get a treat out for her, she's all about the food. She's all about also getting my attention. She'll work for me for most of the time for attention. Whereas Jet, he kind of does a little bit of everything, depending on the circumstances and what's going on. If you are using food, you want to make sure that you're using a food that they really like. You want to make sure that you're also giving them little bits of food, not big chunks. An example would be, got two different dog treats here. These dog treats, oh, now you can run in. These dog treats actually aren't really that big in comparison to my dogs. But you wouldn't want to give this as a treat because it's going to take time for them to sit there and chew it. So what I like to use are little bitty treats. So itty bitty tiny little pieces where they eat it and it's gone. And then you're coming back for more music. You also, when you're training with treats, try to keep your treats up where your dog can't see them. So, oops, sorry. So, like, you don't really want to sit here with the bag out because then your dog's really only paying attention to treats. Technically, you'd really want to have some treats in your hand and maybe have them behind your back or in your pocket or up on a counter or something like that. So, now that I've got the dog's attention, Scout will work for food, Jet will work for food. Those are reinforcing to them. If I gave them their kibble, just like the regular dry dog food, they'd probably do okay here in the yard. They'd probably work for it, but if I gave them kibble out on a walk, no, they wouldn't do it. They need something high value. Actually, Scout probably needs like hot dogs or chicken. He'll be okay with one of these, just because there's so much instruction going on. So you have food. You also have different types of toys, and these are Jet's toys. Don't notice. This is his favorite thing in the entire world, is this ball. So I can actually try to get him to play with this. And if you notice, he's looking at the ball. He's choosing what his reinforcer is. He wants this. So what we're doing, I can try to get him to play with this. He won't go get it. He's choosing what he wants. Sit down. I'm using that to my advantage. That's what he wants. Whereas Scout couldn't care less. And Jet will run around crazy because that's his favorite thing in the entire world. But he does like all of these. But if that one's around, that's the one he's going to choose. So you have to use that to your advantage. Obviously, I can't take a big green ball with me everywhere that I go. But when we're here in the backyard working on things, it's what it makes a really great reinforcement. Another thing, like I said, is praise. Scout really likes praise. She'll just, hey, Scout, come here. Good girl. So she'll do it for food, but she really just likes attention too. She'll just have fun and do stuff as well. So remember, your dog is picking what is reinforcing to them. And depending on what the area and the level of distraction you're at, you might have to change that reinforcer. Another thing is, the behavior that is rewarded the most is the behavior your dog is going to do. So, you have a dog that's jumping on you constantly, and you're pushing on him, you're saying, get off me, get down, or doing things to give them attention, even though it's negative, you're reinforcing that behavior. You're giving them the attention that they want. So keep that in mind. Sometimes we give attention and don't mean to, but you're still feeding that, so they're going to keep doing it, because the behavior that's rewarded is what's going to happen. But if I reward for sitting nicely and being calm like this, the dogs are they're gonna learn that being calm, our 4 feet on the ground, is what's needed. That's what they know, how they get attention. And Scout sometimes will automatically sit, because we worked on that really hard when she was younger. She had to sit before she got any attention. So she'll actually come up to me sometimes and just automatically sit to get me to pet her, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So those are just a few of the key principles to positive training. As we keep going on, I'm going to explore some more and go over them. But for now, I hope that you enjoy this. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Thank you.